can show you how I organize my stamped images. This one in particular is from Irresistible Blooms. It's one of our current online exclusives. I like the big flowers because they're easy elements that you can pop onto a card very quickly. So I kind of stamp several of them, and then that way I have them, so then that way I can quickly make a thank you card or a birthday card if I need one last minute. But this is how I want to show you how I organize them. First off, when I stamp the images, I'll stamp them onto just like a half sheet of cardstock, so then that way it fits through my die cut machine. And then I cut them out with the die cuts, but I do one color at a time. Now these are all one color, but this one is, I stamp this one first, and then before re-inking I will stamp this one, so then that way I have a light and a darker one that I can layer like so. Let me see, where did that card go that I had them layered? Well, these were two different colors, but I can do something like this. So I could have probably the dark one up front and then the light one in the back. Okay, so, and I know they're going to match because it's the same color. Now, when I do this, I will make sure that, let me see, I label them on the back of what color they are. So this one is 22-5. Well, when I get my stamp pads, 22-5 is the current in color Orchid Oasis. I will label all of my stamp pads with their assigned number, so to speak. So this stamp pad came out in 2022. And then the -5 is just the order that they were stacked on my desk when I decided to put them in, because I got all 5 of the in colors at the same time. And so so I just label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 afterwards. Now for my regular ones, so we have numbers 12 and 13. Okay, so 12 and 13, let me get those out here. 12 is Melon Mambo, and 13 is Flirty Flamingo. And that's how I have them stored on my my organizer. You can assign your stamp pads any number, or in any way you like. I just found that it's easier for me to number them, because then in my filing cabinet, each colored of cardstock is assigned that same number. And then when I stamp lots of images, I put the number on the back, so then that way I can store them all together and I don't have to guess later on, what was this? What color was this? Well, look on the back, it's number 12. So number 12 is Melon Mambo. So that's how I do these. And then what I'll do as well, I have these wonderful little cases that I found at the Dollar Tree when COVID first came out, because they're mask cases. Now you could use these Stampin' Up! Cases if you want, like I did for my Simply Chamois, but I had these on hand, so I used them. So I have butterflies, and I did the same thing. I numbered them all in the back, so then that way I know which butterfly color that is. And same with this flower set, I did the same thing. So I can store them all in here, and then even my, I'll stamp out some sentiments like this, and I'll even put the number on the back of that. So then that way I can go, oh look, I have a happy birthday, it's number 12. I have this flower that's number 12, they coordinate. And then that way I can make a quick card. But I have all sorts of flowers and whatnot in here. I don't necessarily put the stamp set name on it, because I don't need that when I'm making quick cards. Oh, let me show you really quick. This is my paper. And so you see it is 12 is Melon Mambo, 13 is Flirty Flamingo. When I have my folders, when I first open it up, you'll first see all of my scraps. These are scraps that are of a significant size to where I can punch out a label or whatever. Then I have the card pack. And then usually behind it, these are full-size sheets, well, not sheets, but card bases. So it will either be 8.5 by 5.5, or it will be cut lengthwise, so then it would be 4.25 by 11. And only those go in the back, so then that way I can just reach in, pull out a card base, done. But that's how I organize my folders. So I hope that helped you out, and then that way you can just, you know, if one day you just decide, oh, I don't have any ideas of a card, well, you can grab some of your larger flower elements, or like I said, the butterflies or the ice cream cones, scoops, and stamp a whole bunch just to get those creative juices flowing, cut them out, number them, so then that way you know what colors they are and save them for later. And then when you feel creative again, or if you need a quick card, you have the elements, you know what colors are going to coordinate with what you stamped, and get moving. So, and then, you know, it's great because then you can grab a card base. Like this one I knew was Daffodil Delight. So I had both images stamped, and then I could put it on a coordinating card base. All right, well, I hope that helped you out, and I will chat with you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.